This is a Collector Guy's countdown of the coolest action figures of the 60s and 70s. This is my opinion. I would love to hear your list. Number 5, Johnny West and the Best of the West series. To learn about this series, we have to go back in time to the Old West, and I'm talking 1965, when Marx put out these action figures as the Best of the West series with Johnny West, which was basically a Western version of G.I Joe. Standing 12 inches tall, Johnny West was the first of what would eventually be a set of 19 different action figures, 8 horses, various pets, wagons, and an amazing number of accessories, both large and small. You had good guys like Johnny, a family man who had a wife named Jane and 4 kids like Josie here. I'd show you the others, but I don't own them. You had bad guys like the Man in Black, Sam Cobra. Watch out for that dynamite. You had Native Americans like Geronimo here, who like the others came with a number of cool accessories. Even General Custer became part of the set, which is one of my favorite figures in his blue cavalry uniform. And back to those accessories. Figures would come with guns, knives, foot lockers, drums, even a coffee pot and cup for hanging out around a campfire. And the horses came with full tack. Absolutely amazing. So if you got a Johnny West action figure back in the late 60s and early 70s, this is what you would have got. Let's look at one here probably from the late 60s, I'm going to say, just because of the artwork. But here's Johnny. His hat comes off, neckerchief, vest, spurs, posable, sturdy action figure here. You know, I'm not going to move them too much because I've seen too many of these with the legs and the arms that have fallen off. You know, good piece there. And he had his chaps. He also was very well armed. He had his rifle, his knife. He had his holster and his pistol. That was exceptionally cool. He also had this little gun here, which is, I guess, for keeping your boot in case you're caught cheating at cards, which I don't think Johnny'd ever do that. Then he had all this stuff, just, you know, living on the range. A pan for cooking your food, canteen for water. You got 2 brands with the letter L. I'm not quite sure what that's for, what that stands for. Of course, we mentioned the locker earlier, the coffee pot and the cup. I mentioned that earlier too. And last but not least, he got 3 bags of gold, which, you know, I guess you need money to survive at any time, but I don't know, maybe use this to take Barbie out on a date. I don't know. I mean, that'd have to be before marrying Jane, but because we know Johnny West is not that kind of guy. But yeah, all this stuff here, everything you need to have a great time in the Old West. Marx produced this set for about 10 years, and you can easily find them on eBay and sometimes in antique stores. Now remember, there are a lot of little parts to these things, so complete sets are a little hard to come by. And there you have it, Johnny West and the Best of the West series. Number 5 on my list of coolest action figures of the 60s and 70s. Reply below and let me know what you think. And please subscribe for more awesome Collector Guys videos.